Hello and welcome back to video 3 in 0 to NFT. This is a course or a series of videos where we help artists and also anybody with an audience, like influencers or brands, that want to sell digital products and want to use NFTs. We help you to go from 0 to NFT. In the last video, we discussed the different types of blockchains can be used for creating NFTs, and one of those was EVM blockchains, that's Ethereum, and the category of blockchain that are similar to Ethereum, for example, Polygon, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, and quite a few more. And in this video, we're going to show you how to get started with EVM blockchains, Ethereum, essentially, and the copies of Ethereum. So let's do that. The first thing we are going to do to get started with Ethereum and EVM blockchains, the first thing you're going to need is a wallet. To do anything on a blockchain, you need a wallet to interact with the blockchain. Wallets allow you to store crypto. They allow you to store NFTs. They allow you to interact with smart contracts to purchase crypto and purchase NFTs. They allow you to sell crypto and NFTs. They allow you to create your own smart contracts, create your own NFTs. Everything that you do, you will need a wallet. Because we're talking in this video, and we will, by the way, have other videos in the future about non-EVM blockchains, for example, Solana, Tezos, some others. But because we're talking about Ethereum and EVM in this, we will be looking at wallets that work with EVM blockchains. And the most popular wallet is Metamask. There are some other wallets out there. Some of them perhaps are easier to use, but some come with some trade-offs. So Metamask is the most used Ethereum wallet. It is the wallet that we're going to be focusing on today. So how to get started with Metamask? Let me switch over here to my window. I suggest using Chrome because Chrome or Brave browser. I was using Firefox before they made a change and it essentially broke Metamask. So let's use Chrome for this. So we'll go to Chrome Web Store to the Chrome extensions. And here we will type in Metamask. Okay. Now, pause. There is something important I want to say here, and I'm going to be repeating this throughout the course. Crypto is amazing. Crypto is a little bit like the Wild West. Crypto, like the early days of the internet or the early days of anything, is full of scams. So anytime that you're taking any action in crypto, especially downloading something, clicking on a link, making any transaction, please engage your brain. Scams abound. For example, we're about to install a wallet. What is the first thing that we do? Does it look right? Yes, it says Metamask. Yes, it has the logo. However, how many users does it have? 15 million. Good. This seems to me like the correct one. If I see a Metamask wallet here or a Metamask extension that has 100 installs, then I know I've probably stumbled upon the fake scam, steal all your money Metamask extension. And yes, those things do exist. So we always do a quick sanity check 99% of the time. That keeps us out of trouble. 15 million users, 3,300 ratings. This is the one. Add to Chrome. Okay, we accept Chrome's really scary agreements. Okay, I agree to Metamask terms of use. Create new wallet. I agree. Okay, create a password. This password is going to be used to unlock Metamask on your local device, on your local machine, on your PC or your laptop. This is important, but there is a more important password coming up in just a moment. The other thing to note is that there is no such thing as a help desk in crypto. So if you lose your password, there is nobody to call. Nobody can help you. So please bear that in mind. And it even says it here. I understand Metamask cannot recover this password for me. I hope you see that. Okay, and I will click on create a new wallet. Here we go. I urge you to watch this video. There's a few things to be pointed out here. You just set up a password, but more important than a password is something that we generally refer to as a private key, or sometimes known as a seed phrase. or Metamask, for some reason, refers to it as a secret recovery phrase. Seed phrase, private key, secret recovery phrase. They all mean the same thing. This is a collection of random words that you will get when you set up your wallet. And anybody who has those words, it should be only you, but anybody who has those words can recreate your wallet and take all of your funds, your money, your NFTs, and any other assets you hold in that wallet. I'm going to say that one more time. The secret recovery phrase, also known as a seed phrase or private key, it's 12 words. Anybody who has that can take everything you own in that wallet. I hope I've said that clearly. This is essential that you keep private. It's like the key to your house. Anybody who has it can walk into your house, except in this case, they don't need to come to your house. They can go to any computer anywhere in the world, type in these 12 words, and when they do, they can take immediately everything that you have. A few things to remember. Never store it anywhere digitally, okay? You might want to store it in your notes. You might want to store it in your phone. You might want to store it somewhere else. Do not do that. It may be safe there for a week, a month, a year, 10 years. But if in 10 years' time, somebody hacks your computer or hacks an old computer that you've sold that once stored your seed phrase, and they see your seed phrase, they can immediately take everything you have. Right now, you probably have 0. So you think, hey, what's the big deal? You may sell some NFTs next month. You may purchase some NFTs that go immensely up in value, and you may have hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on this wallet 5 years from now and forget that you stored it once, your seed phrase, in your notes app, and somebody finds your computer somewhere in a secondhand market and hacks it and finds your seed phrase and takes all of your money. I hope I'm making this clear. So, you never store it anywhere. I suggest to write it down on a piece of paper. If you really want to be careful, then you can buy steel products and punch the words into steel and store that steel somewhere very safely. That's probably the best way, fire resistant. Piece of paper works well as long as you store that somewhere where it doesn't burn and it doesn't get wet. And needless to say, but in fact, I'm going to say it, is you never give this collection of 12 words to anybody. The only reason somebody will ever ask you for this is to steal all of your money. I'll say that one more time. The only reason anybody will ask you for your seed phrase, private key, secret recovery phrase is to steal all of your funds. If you give it to them, you're giving them all of your funds. I hope you're aware of that. Okay, so here we go. Make sure nobody is looking. Reveal secret recovery phrase. These are the 12 words that will unlock this account. Now, you're free to save these. I will not be using this wallet for anything since everybody on YouTube has watched this. But these are the 12 words in order: embody, account, whale, coral, summon, brick, congress, jazz, keen, split, rely, wine. If I was to save those on my computer or put them on a YouTube video, then anybody who saw that video or hacked my computer could steal all of my funds. So it says to save them in a password manager. I'm not so sure about that. Password managers typically not a good history. Store in a safe deposit box. That makes some sense. Write down and store in multiple secret places also makes sense. Don't store it in too many different places because you lose track of them. Somebody finds it. Again, all your money's gone. Anyway, write this down. Keep it safe. Hit next. You'll be asked to put these details in. This is to check that you have recorded them correctly. I have not recorded them correctly, so I don't know what to put in here. But anyway, you type in your words in here. That tells Metamask that yes, you have done this properly, and you hit confirm, and then you will have installed Metamask extension on your computer. And here we are. We have installed Metamask. It asks if you want to enable security alerts. I advise you to do this. We can talk about that later, but I don't think there is much point right now because until you're used to using this, it won't make too much sense. But there are, again, a lot of scams, and some of those scams will try to get you to agree to a transaction, which looks like a nice, normal, happy purchasing something fun transaction, and instead it takes all of your crypto. So enable security alerts. Good. So here we are. We are in. Let's close this out. Okay, let's get to that later. Here we are. This is what your interface should look like. Account 1. You can add as many accounts as you want. Add a new account. Account 2. And we create it. There we go. So now we have account 1 and account 2. I can keep adding these all day. There is no limit to the number of accounts that you can add. So I would suggest keep it simple with 1 in the beginning, but you can add more and you can use different accounts for different things. You can also use a hardware wallet, which you 100% should use a hardware wallet, but we'll cover that later in another video. So once you're in your account, here you go. You've got a grand total of 0 ETH, of course, which equates to $0 US. Buy and sell, send, swap, bridge, portfolio. So let's go through these quickly. Buy and sell, this is to buy. So the first thing you're going to need to do is fund your wallet. You're going to need to buy some crypto, okay? So I would say get started. Search for a country. Let's say that we're in France, and you can do debit or credit card, SEPA bank transfer, or PSE. I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's something French. Choose your country, choose how you want to pay, and you can get some money immediately into your Metamask. So let's go with debit or credit card here in France, and $100. And what do you want to buy? You want to buy Ethereum or something else. So if you want to go with Polygon, obviously you want to buy the Polygon token, which is currently Matic, I believe, but is changing shortly to POL. Here's the Matic token. Now, you also need to think about, see this Matic token on the Polygon chain. So if you want to use Polygon, make sure you're buying Matic and make sure you're buying it on the Polygon chain, because there's also a Matic token on BNB chain and on some other chains as well. So that's normal, but just be aware that if you want to use Polygon, then you need to buy Matic on Polygon. If you want to use the Ethereum network, then you want to buy ETH. And again, Ethereum, there is Ethereum on different networks. So the first thing I would do here is choose your network. If, as we said, if you want to go for Polygon, then I would choose it here, and then we can choose Matic somewhere. Here we go, Matic on Polygon. As you can see now, everything is on Polygon. So if your choice is to go for Polygon, then Matic is the native token there. In order to use the network, you need to have Matic. So then I would purchase Matic on Polygon. If you want to use Ethereum, then here I would go for Ethereum as network and Ethereum, because in order to use the Ethereum network, you need to have Ethereum to pay gas. So, or if you're not sure what you want to do, then you may want to buy some Ethereum so you can interact on the Ethereum blockchain. And you may also want to buy some other tokens as well. For example, you may want to purchase Ethereum for the Ethereum network, Polygon for Polygon, and you might also want to purchase, let's say, some Avalanche for the Avalanche network, which I'm not sure is even mentioned. Yes, here we go. So AVAX is the token there. So there we go. Debit credit card. You might want to purchase $100 of each to play around. I do recommend, assuming you have some money, and I'm going to assume you do because you're watching this course. I do recommend that you set aside some money and for experimentation, because the only way to really learn this is to do it. So I really encourage you to put some money in, to experiment a little bit on the different chains, and just have some fun, take some chances, be prepared. You may lose the money. You may buy something that is worthless. You may buy something that's fun. You may buy something that isn't really of much value, but I do recommend to play around. So that's it. You've got Metamask. You can use this to purchase. And that's it. Now, this is connecting your credit card to your Metamask wallet. You may not want to do that. There's another option, because the fees are quite high here, I believe, on Metamask, because this is just the easiest and simplest and the first thing that you see. So of course the fees are high. Another way to do it is to to set up the wallet, just as we've shown. But then in order to buy crypto, is to use an exchange, a centralized exchange where you can wire money or use credit card there. The fees are usually a bit lower. And we recommend Kraken exchange or Coinbase. That's Kraken, Kraken. Kraken has been around since more than 10 years. Kraken Crypto Exchange. Here we go. You can sign up. You'll have to go through a KYC process, provide your details of your ID, etc. But then you will have a very nice, you'll have an account with Kraken, and you'll have a nice interface where you can use your debit or credit card, or you can wire money from your bank account, and then you can trade in and out of many cryptocurrencies at typically much lower rates than you would through MetaMask. If you're just buying $100, then maybe it's easier to do it through MetaMask. But if you want to, you can get a Kraken account, or the other one is Coinbase. There are many more exchanges, but these are two that I personally trust. I can't guarantee anything, but I can tell you that I would trust Coinbase and I would trust Kraken with my own funds. Both of these have been around for around about 10 years or more. Coinbase is a publicly listed company in the US. Kraken has banking licenses in the United States and Europe and in various countries around the world. So I would trust both of these. And then once you have your exchange account, you can purchase crypto, and then you can send the crypto from your exchange account into your MetaMask wallet as well. So the goal in both cases is to end up with crypto in your MetaMask wallet, so that you can then go out and interact with blockchains. You can purchase NFTs, sell NFTs after you've purchased them, and create your own smart contracts and create your own NFTs. So there you go. Hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if in the comments if you have ended up with any problems from following this. If there's anything that I missed, but I think it's pretty clear how to create your wallet, how to store your seed phrase, otherwise known as private key, otherwise known as secret recovery phrase, and how to fund your wallet. Once you've done that, we will see you in one of the next videos. Some of the next videos we're going to create will be around some of the other blockchains, but we will then get back to you on what to do with the EVM chains. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.